Hello, people. Um, I just got out the shower because I just got back from the pool. I didn't think I was gonna make a video today, but hey, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I was most likely just going to just talk a little bit about life. Sometimes it'd be bogus, sometimes not. Um, well, first off, my life right now is like, got into an argument with my mom today. Kind of wish I didn't. It's kind of something stupid, and that was kind of my fault. I kind of started the fight with my little brothers because they were like, I felt offended because they were like talking crap. So one of my brothers, I took some water and I dumped it on his head, and ended up leading me and my mom getting a little argument and all that. So I ended up going laying back down, went to sleep, and wake up, try to forget about it, and yeah. But besides that, it's been going pretty good. Today is my best friend's Michael's birthday. He's turning 15 today. Um, Happy birthday to him. Um, and then a lot of stuff is going on. I don't really know what high school I might go to next because I did go to Nathan Hale, but I didn't have such a good time there. I only got 2 credits, but it's pretty good because I was not there that long. I went to Madison, Wisconsin for a little bit, but I didn't really go to school down there because of my mom was trying to get a house and stuff down there, but it didn't really work out. So we ended up moving back down to West Allis. And then, so I didn't really go back to school because I didn't really want to, and I didn't really like Nathan Hill. I wanted to go to West Dallas Central, but stuff happens, and yeah. And then, so then I got told I might go to Docky. It's an alternative school, and they said they'll help me get my 11 credits back. But I might not be able to go there because now I'm moving to Milwaukee, and I live in West Dallas to be able to go unless I get a voucher. But I might not get a voucher. But if I live in Milwaukee, I'll still be able to go to West Dallas Central, which is okay because that's where my friend goes. But I still want to go to Docky so I can get my full 11 credits. But that's bad news. But tomorrow is pretty good. Some good news. I'm going to Six Flags for 4 days. I'm going to a hotel outside of Six Flags called La Quinta. We're gonna be there for 4 days. We're gonna do Hurricane Harbor, the regular park, and all that. I'm going with my 2 little brothers, my friend, their friend, and their mom. It's gonna be. Hopefully, it's fun. Yeah. Then that's good for me right there. And then what else am I doing? Oh yeah. And then I might be going to I might start day treatment. It's like a thing where like kids with mental abilities because I just got out of Aurora Mental Hospital for like doing stuff, just being really angry, and I've been really angry lately. So I might start day treatment also tomorrow. But if I do end up like having this, if I do end up, because it might not be tomorrow, it might be like a week from now for Six Flags, but hopefully it is a week from now for Six Flags because I need the day treatment, which is kind of cool because I know one of the girls in there named Marquana. She's pretty cool. But yeah, and I just got back from the pool with my little brothers, my cousin, and my uncle. Even that, like my uncle, we argue a lot. I love him, but he's we tussle around a lot, but it's okay. I understand he loves me. I love him. He's been like a real male figure in my life. But yeah, I may not get along with him, but 1 minute we're cool, 1 minute we're not. But that's just the way life goes. Um, I think it was yesterday I went to go play basketball. No, I said the day before yesterday. Play basketball, and I played with my friends, of course. And then we ended up walking because we were like, you want to go to the Y, you want to go to Hoover, you want to go to General Mitchell, and you want to go to church and the church because the church with the basketball court. So we all decided to go to church. Far as ever. And then it turns out it's not even a real basketball court. It's like well, they said it was cool because you can adjust the things. It's like if it's like that, why didn't we just go to the Y? Because the Y is closer. We didn't go to Hoover because Hoover is really farther than the church. And then we're like, cause the Y is kind of boring. It was like, well, why didn't we go to General Mitchell then? Because General Mitchell has more basketball courts, one, and two, it's closer. And we can also, if we get thirsty, we can go to McDonald's to get free water cups. They're like, oh no, we can just go to Pick and Save for that. We can just go in there and go to the bubble or whatever. I'm like, all right, whatever. We played the game. First game, well, we walked there like different times. My friend Jaden and Cameron, we call them the twins because we can't really tell the differences sometimes. Uh, Kobe and Jody, they end up getting there first. They end up starting the game. Jaden and Kobe versus Cameron and Jody. They played their game. And then my friends Micah, Curtis, Kobe's older brother Curtis, and Adrian. We ended up getting there. Then we ended up starting another game. It was me, Micah, Curtis, and me, Micah, Curtis, and Adrian. Kobe versus Jody, Adrian, and the twins. We ended up playing the game. We ended up winning, and then my friend Jay showed up. My friend Jay showed up along with my friend Derek and his little brother Darion. So we ended up keep on going. Darion sat out, and we ended up bringing in. My team lost again because we ended up adding Jay to the other team because our team, like Mike and Curtis, are part of the big guys. So we ended up putting Jay on the other team. We ended up taking Derek. We ended up playing on that. We ended up giving them. We ended up taking. They ended up giving them Darion too. So we ended up playing. And then my friend Conte and Jay's little brother Pierre came. We played. They took Pierre. They took Conte. We took. No, they took Pierre. We took Conte because brother thing. So we ended up playing against each other, and we ended up winning. Then we ended up switching it up a little bit. Darion and Kobe stopped playing because nobody was passing it to Kobe or Darion. They stopped playing. Then there's a little arguments going around about this and that. So then I kind of sat out for a little bit because I didn't really want to play. I made a couple of points. I did. Played pretty good defense. There's one point where they wanted me because the twins. When we switched time, there's one point where the twins went on both the other team. So they tried to get me to hold both the twins. Like, oh no. So they ended up having me hold both the twins. It was kind of hard because I was going back and forth, and they're like all over the place. And twins are usually pretty sneaky. Jaden's not so good. Cameron, yeah, but yeah. So that ended up going pretty good. We end up start walking home. Then they all try to. Then the twins and Jody, they end up going to Pick and Save because they end up taking DeQuante's bike to Pick and Save, and they end up coming. They're about to come back when we were all leaving. So they all decided to go to McDonald's, get some free water cups. I just said screw it, I'm going to Pick and Save and walk home. And I'm getting home before all of them. We end up chilling for a little bit, hanging out, and yeah, that's pretty much how my day went that day. Um, it's been pretty good so far. Oh yeah, and then yesterday when I went to my friend Michael's house, he lives all the way in Milwaukee too. We went to Pulaski Park. It's like it's pretty big. It's alright. Because we were going to go to Kosciuszko's, but we had to pay to get inside the basketball court, so we said, screw it, let's go to Pulaski. So on the way there, I ended up trying to see if my Uncle Josh and Jesse were at their house. They weren't there. But it was kind of funny because they had all the lights on, but turns out there's this dude named Robert that's also there too. So we ended up playing basketball there, and then we ended up leaving, seeing if they're actually there. I actually went upstairs that time, knocked on the door, and I heard like the TV, and I was like, oh, whatever, they're not here. Whatever, we went back home, and we went back to his house, and then we ended up coming back. I wanted to try because my friend Michael's mom, she got some new VR thing. So I ended up doing it. Ended up doing a few things. We did the roller coaster one. We did Don't Look Away, Don't Look Away, and some other ones. All Your Greatest Fears. Then we ended up leaving. It was about 9 o'clock when we walked back out to test the bus. And then his mom called him back in because he had to watch his sister and take his dog Zoe for a walk. And he just got Zoe, and he also got Max, but they're both kind of old. Max is Zoe's dad, and Max ended up passing like a week of them having him. But, well, stuff happens. And then, so we ended up being there for like an hour or two. And then, so we were just chilling, going on Omegle and Chat Rat or whatever. And we were just doing that for a little bit. And then we ended up doing that. And then we ended up leaving. to go back on the bus to catch the bus up, and it was 11 o'clock now. And then we were the bus was taking us a super long time, so we were like, he said, "Oh, screw it, we're gonna call his mom on Messenger." Well, we weren't that far because his house from the bus is not that far. And then there's some stupid people outside, and they almost crashed. And Michael just sat there looking at it, and I kind of ran because I got scared. And then his mom was like, "What is that? I'll drive you there." Well, she was like, and I was like, "Can you drive us?" Because he was gonna ask if he can drive us there. She was like, "How? I have no gas." And then she was like, "Fine, I'll take you." It was like 12 o'clock. She was like, "Fine, I'll take you." Um, she was like, and I had some bus money left over from my original bus money because I gave some for me, so we can catch the bus back up. Because we were gonna go today to catch the bus up, but we didn't want to. And then and I was like, "Oh no, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it." So then we ended up getting in the car, driving off. And then she ended up pulling up the gas station. Michael was confused. I was confused too. And then when Michael saw that she was pulling up, Michael was like, "I can just go back home." She said, "Do you want to do this or not?" He was like, "Fine." And then we ended up giving her all my money because I ended up having money for him too. Try to save money. She ended up putting in wasn't that much. Then she ended up dropping us off on like Beloit, which is like not far, but like far enough. And then she told me she can, cause she can't go downhill because she has no brakes in her car. So she ended up stopping at like the stoplight on the turning lane. We ended up getting out, walking, and walked all the way to, cause we were on like 100 and like 100th Street, 100 and Beloit. Walked all the way to 108th and Beloit. Then we walked all the way to 108th and Morgan. Walked. Then we finally made it to where I live, Morgan Grove. It's an apartment complex. And I'm getting there, and my mom was asleep. Everybody's asleep. Well, not everybody. My mom was asleep, and my little brother was asleep. My little sister, and I thought my little sister and my little brother were asleep, but they were in um their room. My sister was on my mom's phone, and my my other little brother was on my tablet, which I'm recording this video on. And then my grandma's awake too, reading, and I didn't tell her that. And then she's like, "Why are you here?" I tell her what happened. She was like, "Oh," she kind of understood. And then she ended up like, and then that's how that went. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. And we end up just chilling most of the night. We ended up doing chat rap for a little bit longer. Um, then he went on to do his own thing. He watched Futurama on Netflix most of the night, and I watched just a little bit of YouTube and stuff. And then he ended up going to sleep before me. I opened the window because we don't have a screen in our window. And there was some creeper dudes outside, so I ended up closing the window and trying to find a fan. Found a fan, got him a blanket, got me a blanket, and all that. And then we ended up both going to sleep, and that's how our night went. And yeah, so thank you guys. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you.